What up, boxing world? 12 rounds TV. Floyd Mayweather Jr. announced that he's thinking of going all the way to 50 fights. Just like a month ago, he was saying that he was going to hang it up, that he was going to relinquish all the belts, that his job is done, he's not going to rematch with Pacquiao. Now we got a different news. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is thinking about going all 50 fights to surpass Rocky Marciano's record. He doesn't want to tie it at 49-0. He wants to surpass it. So in order for Floyd Mayweather to do that, he has to either renew his contract with Showtime or stick around. Now, with him sticking around at 50 fights, is he saying that he will fight somebody this upcoming September, then rematch with Manny Pacquiao? Is that even possible? Is he thinking that way? Now, that's not necessarily a bad prediction. That's not necessarily a bad assumption. Why? Well, because for his last fight, if he wants to win, 50 consecutive wins, then if he fights Pacquiao, not only that it will be a big payday, he would probably be known as the greatest, especially if he fights Pacquiao 100%. No shoulder injuries, none of that stuff. You know what I mean? So Pacquiao, contrary to popular belief, can no longer use those excuses like what he did before. That's why a lot of people are saying that Pacquiao's shoulder injury was an excuse. So he can no longer say that he's still injured because he got almost a year to recoup. So if Mayweather fights somebody, I don't know, he might as well fight Amir Khan in September and win that fight. Be a 49-0, and for his last fight, be a memorable one. May Pac 2, Mayweather versus Pacquiao, the rematch, the ultimatum, the retirement fight. Make a lot more money than usual, if not the same as the May Pac 1, and retire 50-0, surpass Rocky Marciano's record if he beats Pacquiao on the 50th match. Now, these are just some of my assumptions of Mayweather saying that he's going to stick around. As a matter of fact, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has not relinquished all the belts. As a matter of fact, Floyd Mayweather Jr. said, quote unquote, that he still don't have his WBO belt. And how can he relinquish something he don't have? That's what he's after, the WBO belt. So, interesting, right? After all that talk, but I said to you guys before on my past video that Floyd Mayweather Jr. changes his mind every day. You just don't know what you're going to get. One day he wants to retire. Another day he wants to come back. One day he wants to relinquish all the belts. Now he wants to keep them. One day he doesn't want to rematch Pacquiao. Next day he wants to do it. You never know what you're going to get. The funny thing about Floyd Mayweather Jr. is his own boss. He doesn't answer to nobody. He demands stuff. He's on the A side. So he demands stuff, and it happens. Whatever he says is going to happen. He is the top dog. He is the champion. So whatever he says, not to mention he's a pay-per-view sensation. So even though I honestly believe that Pacquiao is just the same as pay-per-view sensation as Floyd Mayweather Jr. If not just a little bit less. They both are, you know what I mean? Even though obviously the numbers sometimes come in and say, Floyd Mayweather's fight, the pay-per-view numbers come in and it was a lot higher than Manny Pacquiao. I mean, yeah, obviously, it depends who they fight. But as far as both fighters, they both are pay-per-view sensations, So when two gets in the ring, just like what happened on May 2nd, it was big. And I said this before, contrary to popular belief, people would still pay and watch Mayweather versus Pacquiao rematch. All that crap talk that it's a waste of time, we're not going to watch it, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Those are all lies. Because we all know at the end of the day, everybody, even Floyd Mayweather fans, you know they want to see the fight again. You know damn well Floyd Mayweather Jr. himself wants to fight Pacquiao when he's 100%. So there'll be no doubt, no question to his legacy. Because right now, yes, let's just say that Pacquiao was a sore loser, right? A coward, like Mayweather said on the exclusive interview with Jim Gray. Let's just say all of that is true. Just say, all right, that Pacquiao, even Deontay Wilder said that Pacquiao shouldn't have said what he said about his shoulder injury and made excuses, right? I get it. I get all of that. Still, people question every day, daily, between or from May 2nd all the way to now, still questions Mayweather's win against Pacquiao. It's still being questioned. The only way to stop those questions is to fight Pacquiao again, rematch him when he's 100%. This time, and I'm sure if it happens next year, early next year, maybe, February, May, whatever. If it happens next year, early next year, then I'm sure the Nevada State Athletic Commission is going to make sure that Pacquiao is 100%. The BS that happened last May 2nd is not going to be happening this time. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that the fight is probably going to be at MGM Grand again. Which, obviously, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s advantage. I said it before. I wish they'd fight somewhere else. You know what I mean? But that's not going to happen. If they fight again and Mayweather chooses to rematch with Pacquiao, it would be at MGM Grand. Mayweather's still going to call the shots, what gloves to wear, and the biggest one is obviously the drug test. How many drug tests we're going to take this time? Since Pacquiao has been on a lot of medications since his shoulder injury and shoulder surgery. Obviously, Pacquiao needs to clean his system up so he doesn't piss hot. Also, one of the biggest thing, if Mayweather versus Pacquiao happens, is the big question. The percentage. How much is Mayweather willing to give Pacquiao on the rematch? There's a lot of talks. There's been a lot of talks. A lot of people saying that because Pacquiao lost, it should be at 70-30. Some say it should be at 75-25. Some say, actually, I heard some people said, or I read some people said it should be 80-20. 80% to Mayweather, 20% to Pacquiao. Now, I don't know about all that. I'm just assuming. What would Mayweather willing to give Pacquiao on the rematch if it does happen? If both parties agrees, and what would Manny Pacquiao be willing to agree on? You know what I mean? What kind of percentage would Pacquiao would be willing to agree on? Actually, also Bob Arum. You know what I mean? What would Bob Arum consider a fair offer from Floyd Mayweather Jr. on the rematch? And Manny Pacquiao. Let me know what you guys think. Floyd Mayweather Jr. no longer thinking of retiring, no longer thinking of hanging it up. He wants to win that WBO belt. He said he can't relinquish something he don't have. Might fight in September, renews his contract with Showtime, and guess what? Or signs up for one more fight against somebody after September. Signs a contract with Showtime. I'm gonna fight another fight. No two fights in 2016, just one more fight, and a chance for him to surpass Rocky Marciano's record. Because we all know whoever he's gonna fight in September is gonna be a bum. Unless he fights Kell Brook or Golovkin, it's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. I don't even think he'll fight Keith Thurman. Not gonna happen. For all I care, he'll probably fight Algieri or Amir Khan or Porter. I don't know. He ain't gonna fight Broner. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Leave me some comments, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Right? Peace.